How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Today we're at the pond and we're going to finally test out the Dobyns Sierra Series rod that I promised you guys a review on a couple weeks ago, I think. First off, I wanted to talk about something real briefly. A lot of you are wondering if I'm going to give away the big Huddleston swim bait that I promised. Basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I filmed a video and I told everyone if we reach a certain amount of likes on this video, I'll give away the big Huddleston swim bait, which is like a $25 swim bait. And we did. We reached it and we exceeded it. So thank you all to like that video and gave me support on that. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, go right down here to my Instagram, and that's where I'll be giving away the swim bait. I'll let it, this video have a couple days for you guys to see it, and then we will do that giveaway on there. Alright, so as for today's video, we are going to just be testing the Dobyns Sierra Series rod. Okay, I just wanted to explain what is happening so far in this video. This is the second or third pond that I've fished, and this also goes into, why I haven't uploaded in like 3 or 4 days. Just kind of been sporadic. Part of this is because the weather has been crazy. The reason I'm talking to you right now, I'm not showing you the rest of the video, which I will in a second, is this day was just like a part 2 of trying to get this rod done. And the day before, I went out, in the evening, but I still, thought I had enough time to finish the video. And I tried to get the video done and the review done. I could not catch a fish to save my life. I just didn't want to go out and fish with the rod and not even catch a single fish. I wanted to at least catch one fish to, show you guys how it handled and what I thought about it. And that just didn't happen. So I just wanted to tell you this to give you an insight on what has been happening the past few days. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking and let you finish the rest of the video. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and have no fear, I will be back on YouTube starting tomorrow. And if you aren't familiar with these rods, and after today's video, if you want to learn more about them, I will leave the link in the description. MysteryTackleBox.com is now selling these rods on their website. So if you do in fact like the rod after today, and after I give my opinions on the rod, and if you just want to learn more about them, check them out, go ahead and click the link in the description below. So I'm going to give you a quick close-up on the rod. This is a Dobyns Sierra Series. The model number is a 702 SF. Now, probably a lot of you are confused. That's just Dobyns' way of, modeling their rods. What this rod is, on the back it tells you the exact specs. It's a 7-foot, 1/8 to 1/2 ounce rated rod, and it's a medium/light fast action rod. This is a pretty limber spinning rod. The tip on this rod is a very fun action to fish with because it's really limber. You'll get a good fight, but most importantly, this rod will keep the fish pegged on a lot of these light application techniques. And as far as the cosmetics go on this rod, I'm really impressed. I always love split gripped cork rods. That means like right here, there's actually no cork, which makes it look good, 1, and 2, it helps balance out and reduce weight of the rod. It also has one of these hook keepers right here. I like these when I'm drop shotting. This rod for me is going to be my drop shot rod. And so the advantage of one of these hook keepers, you can simply run your weight down and clip it on there like that. So you probably realized by now that I'm gonna go drop shot fishing at a pond that I fish at, a lot, and it is really clear. I'm gonna go catch some fish and give you a in-depth review of the Dobyns rod while I'm fishing with it. Okay, everyone, so I'm getting ready to go fishing, and now have the GoPro on so I can walk around the pond. I'm rigging up my worm right now. The bait that I'm using today is an awesome drop shot worm. This is the Biospawn. This is the smaller version of the plasma tail, and as you can see, it has a little chartreuse dyed tail, and it has a lot of action. It's a good worm to drop shot, shaky head rig, Texas rig. It's really versatile, but I love this thing for drop shot fishing. As you can see, this pond is extremely clear, so I'm thinking the drop shot will be a good technique in today's outing. But as I fish, and hopefully as I catch fish, I'm going to give you my impressions on the Dobyns rod today, because this is my first time using it. So I mean, right off the bat, I could tell this before I even started casting with it. I really like the feel of this rod. It's balanced, it feels solid, it doesn't feel cheap. So far I haven't caught a fish on it, but it does seem to have a really nice tip. I'm loving the action of this rod. It feels really good, and I like how it has a fast tip, so it bends really quickly, but then it shuts off, and then the rest of it is just backbone. So you have good action on your rod to keep the fish hooked up, but if you get a bigger fish, or if you get your fish in some cover or whatever, you know, you'll still have enough backbone. You're not going to be overpowered if you do have a big fish on. Ooh, there's a fish, there's a fish. Man, we're going to be sight fishing in November. Oh yeah, there's a nice bass. That's not bad bass. Let's see if he'll eat it. Keep looking at my weight. These fish seem to be focusing in on my weight, and there seem to be more hugging the bottom. I did have a really long leader on, so what I'm doing is I am shortening the length of my weight to my hook. These fish seem like they're hugging bottom. Now a bass is coming in. Okay. I don't know if we can get this fish to bite, but we're gonna try. There's one. There's one. Oh, that ain't bad. Okay. My first fish of the day. This rod is so fun. All right, there he is. It's not a bad little fish right there. About a 13 or 14 incher. Ate that little biospon. There he is. Throw him back. All right, so first fish on the Dobyns, and it felt extremely good. I've never used Dobyns before. This is my first, Dobyns rod that I've owned, but I've always known they're a really reputable company. They're a really good company, and oh, I just had another one. But yeah, I mean that first fish on it felt extremely good. Really sensitive rod, and as you saw, I hooked him up and kept him pegged the entire time. And the action on this rod, I know I said it again, but it's a really fun rod to fish. And overall, I would definitely be interested in buying other models in this rod, baitcaster versions as well, just because I really like the feel of it. It feels really good.